The question is, as we grow old, we experience more practically the sufferings of old age, sickness, or whatever inconveniences we experience. So what is the advantage or disadvantage of longevity or long life or long age? Yeah, longevity or long life, or here we have many times talk about the Four Noble Truths, and the first Noble Truth is the Noble Truth of suffering. Regarding the Noble Truth of suffering, Buddha first lay out the gross suffering that we are experiencing, everybody are experiencing, the gross form of suffering. Buddha started with, what is suffering? Jati bhi dukkha. What is suffering? Jara bhi dukkha. Aging or decay is suffering. Then marana bhi dukkha. Death is suffering. And because this jati bhi dukkha, sickness or illness that is due is very evident during our lifetime. Everybody has to go to get sick for some time, or some even frequently. So this sickness is due is suffering. Then apiyehi sampayogo dukkha, to be associated with persons that are not conducive to our nature, is suffering to that too is. In society, we are human beings, are social creatures. We have to live in society. So sometimes we come across with persons that are not conducive to our comfort. So at that time we have to suffer. Then to be separated from those are conducive with us, pleasurable to us, pleasant to us. To be separated with such persons is suffering. Then the next dukkha Buddha elaborated is to hanker after the things that we cannot get. And that too is suffering.
還佛陀也說到，要追求一個東西，可是獲不到、獲不得，也是一種苦。
Then finally, Buddha concisely formulated everything. Sankhedena panchupara nakana dukkha. Briefly speaking, these 5 aggregates of clinging are suffering. Because all these sufferings we experience because of these 5 aggregates that constitute a pain. Briefly speaking, psychophysical phenomena, if you elaborate the mental factor into 4, it becomes 5 aggregates, mean 5 groups, which we attach or which we grasp or cling to as I, my, or some ego, or some other. So Buddha says, Sankhedena panchupara nakana dukkha. Briefly speaking, these 5 aggregates of clinging are suffering. That's why in our meditation we have to make use of these 5 aggregates as object and contemplate it. So these are disadvantages of having this life or existence. But there are advantages also. Buddha at one discourse he admonished about the 4 essences. 4 essences are one essence of one's possessions or wealth. Everybody is striving from day and day out, from morning to night, to gain this property, prosperity and wealth. But these riches and wealth, if one does not know how to use it, it is not advantageous because they are prone to destruction by 5 enemies that we have often said. So Buddha said, from this impermanent or subject to destruction, we, like when a house is on fire, we try to salvage the most precious thing that we can. It can be beneficial for us, and we had to run away. Before we run away, we try to salvage it out of all the properties like that. So these inanimate objects that we possess, like estates, movable and immovable properties, wealth and riches, they are prone to destruction. So out of that, Buddha said, one should extract the essence. The word that is what he is, dana or generosity. By doing dana or generosity, you are saving, you are keeping in a saving bank for future interest and future advantage. So essence of the inanimate properties that we possess, like riches and wealth, is Buddha said by practicing this generosity or dana. Then number 2, this body, so-called this body. This body too is prone to all these sufferings. Just now we have elaborated. The body is from birth inherently prone to sickness, prone to injuries. We can meet in accidents and we can suffer from injuries, physical injuries. Then we can suffer from all kinds of diseases. Even medical science is at a loss. The more advanced in research for cure one disease, then other incurable diseases arise in medical field. So this physical body is prone to these disadvantages or suffering and experiencing unpleasant feelings or sensations by this sickness or decay and aging. So how to extract this essence from this body? Buddha says, you observe, you can extract essence from this disadvantageous body by observing moral virtue or sila. So sila is the essence of we can extract from this disadvantageous body that we are getting as part of our life or existence. Then the third, the psychophysical composite that constitute a human being or a being. We are just mind and metta, nama and rupa. So out of the rupa, we extract sila. Then out of the nama too is subject to arising and passing away moment by moment. So it too is permanent and finally it ceases for this existence. So Buddha said from this impermanent nama or mental component, you extract bhavana or meditation. Bhavana or meditation, today is the Dhamma too. We have mentioned often also. There are 2 types of bhavana or meditation. One is samatha bhavana or samadhi or concentration meditation. And another is vipassana bhavana or insight meditation. So by practicing bhavana, because we have to use our mind to contemplate on these objects. So Buddha said, so-called jivita, actually jivita or life means this life continuum, pavanga, jeta, and this thought process, what constitutes, whatever word is used, many words, the consciousness, mind, nama, mental, or everything that constitute life. So from this impermanent mind that is being arising and passing away moment by moment, Buddha said you extract the bhavana essence or meditation essence. Otherwise there'll be disadvantages. We've been nourishing, cherishing our own life, our body in many ways. In the morning, we get up, we wash this physical body, we go and feed with food, we dress up. The whole day we had to attend its course. So out of the we are attending that, it is going to destruction or cessation. So out of this, Buddha said, you can extract bhavana essence from this jivita or mental stream. And the fourth essence Buddha concluded was his teaching or Dharma. I've often told about it. Though Buddha taught 84,000 things or Dhamma subjects during his 45 years of ministry. He gained enlightenment at the age of 35 and he passed away at the age of 80. So during 45 years of his ministry, he taught 84,000 themes of Dharma, and that are recorded in our Theravada Buddhist tradition into 3 divisions or 3 Tipitaka. And the main essence, like I said, however the water and the oceans are voluminous and unfathomable, the essence only one taste, that of salt. Any ocean water is salty taste. And however much Buddha has taught, the main essence is Vimukti Rasa. Vimukti Rasa means deliverance. Deliverance from suffering. So, Buddha said his teaching is like a mountain that is full of precious stones. So one has option to choose. So Buddha taught how to be free from 4 lower realms or woeful states, how to gain human or celestial divine existence of devas and brahmas, or how to gain complete deliverance, vimukti rasa, nibbana. So Buddha said from his teaching to take the most precious essence is this vimukti rasa, nibbana. So these are the 4 essences. So the advantage of having this life as a human being, we must extract these 4 essences from whatever we possess in this life. That's what I am trying to explain. Because long life means life from this life we can make good, wholesome deeds for deliverance from suffering. Like when a person gets sick, you need to seek medical help to relieve your sickness like that. So when we get this life, we need longevity, because if we die short, we don't have a chance to practice any good deeds of dana or generosity, sila or morality, samadhi or meditation. Yet now long life is not the place. That's why Buddha said, I even lay out all the sufferings we experience. And the unique to Buddha's teaching is this 4 noble truths. The first one is noble truth of suffering. But as I have just now given the example, like when a house is on fire, so out of this destruction, you try to salvage whatever precious thing you can, like some money or some precious jewelries that we can sell and sustain our life. So out of this suffering long life, we can practice good actions for the support of work to aid us in our strive for deliverance from these sufferings.